Okay, to set yourself up for the V Sit and Reach, you do need to take maybe a piece of tape that's 12 inches or 1 foot long and set it here. You'll kind of see better in a second. And then setting up a tape measure, okay, along, kind of making a T this way. Okay, I'm going to be sitting at that end, you'll see, and then that's going to allow you to measure. If you don't have a tape measure, hopefully you have a ruler. You can use a ruler. If you don't have tape, you could even go out on your sidewalk and maybe use sidewalk chalk and mark it off. This is just the way that I decided to show you guys. Okay, once you get set up, you're going to want your heels right at the edge of that tape, okay, with your your legs kind of in a V position. The tape measure is going to be here right down the middle. I'm going to kind of straighten it up here. And you want the number 10 right at the end. You can kind of think of that as like the 0, okay? Because as you reach out, which I'll show you in a second, if you get past the tape, whatever number you get, you're just going to subtract 10, and that's your score. If you don't get to the tape, and let's just say, you get to 9 or 8, you would subtract 10, and that's going to be your score. So if you went 9 minus 10, that would equal -1. That would be your score. And obviously if you get to 10, your score would be 0. So you're trying for a positive score, but again, we're going to come back and do this at a later date so you can try to improve. You get 3 turns. Remember, you want to breathe it in, and then you're going to breathe it out, putting one hand on top of the other, keeping them equal. Okay, this is not going to work. It has to be together. Okay, so let's see how I can do. I'm not the most flexible. I'm sure many of you are more flexible. Keeping your knees straight. I'm going to reach out for 1. And that was probably 11.5. You really actually want a spotter. I just don't have anyone around right now that can spot this, so you're going to take my word for it. It was 11.5. Here's my second turn. Breathe it in and breathe it out. Okay, that time I got to 12. Breathe it in and breathe it out. Okay, good. I got to 13. So that's my score. 13 minus 10 is 3. There we go. Little math and PE today. Have fun. And as you score this, I didn't really mention, but you're taking your best score. It's not a sum of your scores or an average. It's whatever your best score of the 3 is what you record.